But remember, do not take off the underwear.
Take this underwear. Wear it when the moon rises. You will become what the world respects. She stretched out her wrinkled hand, holding a strange underwear made of silk that shimmered like water. Sabrina hesitated, but something stronger than fear pushed her forward. She took it. The old woman leaned closer and whispered, "But remember, do not take off the underwear. Not for any reason." Before Sabrina could turn to ask another question, the old woman vanished, like smoke swallowed by the night. Sabrina trembled, staring at the magical underwear. Her heart pounded with terror and hope. She had known suffering all her life. But magic? Magic was something told by old women near evening fires. Never something meant for her. Sabrina returned home quietly. That night, under the pale moonlight, she wore the underwear and slept. In the morning, life as she knew it ended. When
My people, if you never buy pomo from Nora K, you never chop better pomo. This one not be trial, not be story. We are 100% legit and we sell at real wholesale prices. From Lexus Pomo, TVS, Honda, Bajaj, and plenty more. Soft, clean, well-processed Pomo will go sweet your soup, stew, sauce, and party jollof. And guess what? We did TikTok and Facebook live and direct. TikTok at Nora_K. Facebook No_R. Follow us, watch our videos, check our promo yourself. Transparency full ground. No scam, no stories. Buy once and you go come back again. Whether na bags, half bag, quarter bag, or pieces you want, we deliver sharp sharp.
When she woke up, her skin blossomed like fresh yam tubers. Her shape curved like a goddess, carved from pure light. Her face glowed like morning sun dancing on river water. She became a beauty no eye had ever seen. Even the birds outside her window gasped, their songs pausing in disbelief. The moment she stepped outside, the entire village stopped breathing. Men carrying firewood dropped them. Women pounding yam forgot to move. Children stood frozen mid-play. Some screamed. Some fainted, all stared. The woman they once mocked, the woman they called ugly, the woman they avoided, now stood before them like a goddess descending from the sky. Sabrina was stunning beyond imagination. Suddenly, every man wanted her, not for wealth, not for blessings, but for her beauty. They brought yam tubers, they brought jewelry, they knelt, they begged, but Sabrina only smiled a small, secret smile, because the old woman's final words kept echoing. Beauty is a gift, but it always collects a price. And Sabrina knew this transformation had a dark secret, a cost she did not yet understand. But one thing was sure, this time, Sabrina would choose her destiny, not be used by it. The first man she agreed to marry was Chief Okeke, the richest man in Ubete. He owned 10 plots of land. He had flocks of cows. He was the only man in the village who owned a car, and his mansion sat at the center of the village like a palace. Chief Okeke had always ignored her when she was thin and unwanted, but now he pursued her like a hunter chasing a rare animal. He said to himself, "If I marry her, my wealth will increase and I will marry the most beautiful woman in the village." He promised her everything: respect, protection, riches, anything she desired. Sabrina, tired of being alone, tired of men who only came for her blessing, chose him. For 2 months, the marriage seemed peaceful, but then everything changed. 2 months into their marriage, Chief Okeke's life flipped upside down like a canoe caught in a storm. His cows died one after another. His lands were taken by creditors. His business collapsed. His car broke down beyond repair. His wealth evaporated like dew under hot sun. Soon, feeding in his house became a struggle. Sabrina watched silently as the once proud chief became a shadow. One morning, The villagers awoke to a shocking sight. Chief Okeke, the wealthy man they once admired, now wandered around the village begging for food like a madman. Tattered clothes, dusty feet, wild eyes, begging for scraps. Ugbete gasped. People whispered, "What kind of beauty is this? Why did wealth leave him? What does Sabrina carry?" But Sabrina said nothing. She only watched because deep in her heart, she knew. The price for her new beauty had just begun to reveal itself. Chief Okeke's fall spread through Ugbete like wildfire. Behind mud huts, under mango trees, beside evening fires, the villagers whispered with trembling voices. Not with mockery this time, but with fear. Her beauty destroys. Her blessing has turned to curse. What kind of woman is this? But Sabrina remained silent. She watched the once mighty chief, a man who once dined with kings, a man whose footsteps once made men salute, now roamed the village barefoot. His wrapper hung on his waist like rags. Saliva gathered at the corners of his mouth. He begged for Gary like a madman who had forgotten yesterday's glory. Children threw stones at him. Women chased him away with brooms. Men shook their heads, whispering curses. But only Sabrina knew the truth. Chief Okeke's downfall began the moment he married her. The same blessing that made Okezie rise, the same gift that lifted Delhi before betrayal, had now twisted into something darker, something alive, something hungry, and in her heart, Sabrina knew the truth she feared to say. It was connected to the underwear she had been warned never to remove. Soon, Chief Okeke vanished. One morning, he simply walked out of Ugbete, and no one ever heard of him again. His disappearance added fuel to the fire. Yet, even with all this happening, the men still lined up to marry her. Some boasted, "Let me become rich first. Before her curse catches me, I will run away." Others said, "If we get wealth, is madness not a small price?" Greed is louder than fear.